Namaste. A Tao story. There was a general in ancient China who retired after many years of military service. After retirement, he took up the hobby of antique collection. One day, he sat in his study and began to admire his vast collections of antiques. One particular antique clock was very expensive and very beautiful. He took the clock and admired its beauty. Suddenly, the clock slipped from his hands. He tried to catch it, but it was difficult to grasp it. The general dived forward and catched the clock before it reaches the floor. His heart was pounding. His breath was frantic. After a while, somehow he regained his composure. He was relieved that the clock was not damaged, but he felt something was not right. Throughout his military career, he recognized that the possibility of losing his life was always there. That did not frighten him at all. But on that particular day, the possibility of losing the clock frightened him a lot. That made him think deeply. In an instant of clarity, he could go right to the heart of the issue. He had become too attached to the clock. Its attachment was the cause of the emotional turmoil. Somehow, the clock became greater or more important than his life itself, at least for a while. He looked at the antique clock again, seeing it in a completely different light. He understood the real situation. Then he felt perfectly at ease and he relaxed his hands. The clock was dropped and shattered into pieces. In this story, the problem was not in the clock. The problem was in the mind of the general. He was the one who assigned a high level of importance to the clock. It was as if the clock owned him instead of other way round. The clock is represented here, anything we are very much attached to. The more we are attached to our possessions, the more we fear of losing them. This fear starts not only at the time of loss, it starts even before anything happens to the object of our attachments. We are already afraid. Countless people have died in pursuit of wealth, and we have all seen how people endanger their lives because of greed. They give a high importance to their material possessions. They may think that they are possessing the wealth, but the real fact is their wealth has taken the possession of them. Just as the clock was not the source of general's problem, money is not to be blamed. Money cannot make you to do anything. So the real question arises, not why the possessions have such a great power over us. The real question is, why should we willingly grant them the power? The general's decision to drop the clock represents the Tao people's way of handling the things and transcending their problems. It doesn't mean that we should also drop our material possessions and let them go into pieces. What it really means is that we need to relax and relinquish our grasping tendencies. We need to let go of our artificial fears we have created. We should rediscover our peace of mind. Our inner peace is more important than any other possessions, any other treasures, for it is priceless. Thank you.